Hello and welcome. It is the weekend of July 22nd, 2016, and I'm going to put up a couple gold to silver ratio charts with the first one spanning back to 1968, each period representing 123 days, or very close to 1/2 year, which shows the historic lows within the 14 to 16 levels. Back at the start of this chart, then again in 1980 when silver reached over $50 and gold reached $8.50. And as far as this chart is concerned, it's very difficult to use it and say, hey, I'm going to now find it to go higher or lower when the market plays out and play on it, because it's really not worth doing such. You had the upwards move, and okay, well, there's the sideways consolidation. That is something that I'm looking for in a possible reversal, and a breakdown below to establish support. But when you're establishing support with moves like this, that's just nasty, really. So, okay, so we're playing that. Okay, we established support here, back to the band, okay, and nothing much is going on. It breaks here, so if you were to bet on it breaking below, you would have lost or maybe broke even, and it's still in its sideways consolidation, so you really can't take much out of it. But what you can take is, okay, wild moves definitely occur. As you can see, boom, boom, here. It's not uncommon, or at least it's not a surprise that every now and again to have situations where in matter of just a couple, 3 months, 4 months, that you can have a wild swing within this ratio. Obviously, one side or the other, there's been a lot of those big moves. Now, I'm going to now switch this over to a 15-day time frame, which will focus from the 2011 lows, as that's again when silver reached the $50 per ounce mark, and gold at this point was probably around 13 or 1400, well, 1400, maybe 15. And the big rise, of course, as gold topped months later, as after silver did. But with that being said, as far as the analysis concerned within this band, the only time it even came close to reversing was in here, because the band flattened out. Okay, that's the next step. Step after this is establish support. It didn't even break this to do such. So nice breakout or bullish move up, and then support all the way through for years, 2013, 14, 15, and even the start of 2016 as well. But this is where support has not been found. It has been resisted. So as far as a change, a trend in the market, what I'd be looking for is support to be established either here or lower if it goes a little bit lower, and then maybe a move to the band either going higher or sideways, and then when you see support not holding well, a move below, then you could consider this to be a trend direction switch to the downside, and confirmation more that silver and gold would probably both be having good gains, because when this goes lower, gold and silver go higher, and vice versa. And I'm going to show just a few stats on the dates. Going back to 1971, the gold to silver ratio was 32.8, and it fell to 15 and change. And this is just wild moves. Gold gaining about 20 times its value in about a decade, and silver close to 40. And then the move lower was just as extreme on the downside. But you can see it's gold making bigger gains, or excuse me, when the gains are higher, silver's gains are much bigger and the losses are much bigger. So on days when gold gains 1.5% or so, silver's going to gain about 3 or 4. If there's a huge up day, gold gains 6, silver might be gaining 15 or 20. And then the same is on the downside. Gold loses 1.5%, silver loses 3. And it's probably going to stay that way for a while. So thank you for tuning in, and have yourself an excellent week. Bye-bye.